In honor of the late Reverend William J. Millor of the Society of Jesus, who served the university in a variety of posts for 28 years before his death in 1977, a committee of faculty, administrators, and students have designated a member of the senior class to make a presentation at these exercises. Speaking on behalf of the class of 2021 is Michael James Alicini. Mr. Alicini.
Faculty, staff, family, friends, and the graduating class of 2021. We made it. 4 years ago, I would have never imagined speaking in front of all of you today, and I wouldn't have expected the time to pass by so quickly. Starting my freshman year, some of you may have had similar experiences to me, not knowing anyone coming to John Carroll, and the nerves beginning to kick in a bit during streak week. But quickly, even as a freshman class, I was welcomed into the community by my roommates, my teammates on the hockey team, those living on my floor, and those working at the university. I began to feel at home within those first few weeks, and that sense of community has remained ever since. To me, it was most quickly evident with the hockey team. As a freshman, I was introduced to the campus culture, the expectations, and the excellence of the team. We bonded on and off the ice, studied together in the library, and usually ate all of our meals together in the team as a CAF. We ended our season as the Division I College Hockey Mid-America champions. The bond with my teammates and the community surrounding the team was so tight-knit that I still talk and hang out with those who have graduated years before me. While working in the Office of Admission and giving tours to potential students, I had the opportunity to share my experiences of this. And that is by far one of the fondest memories that I will have at John Carroll. I was able to express why I love JCU and answer the most popular question, why did you choose John Carroll? Typically, I will mention the academics, the class size, or the reputation, but I always end by expressing how the John Carroll community is unmatched. We are all connected in some way, maybe not knowing everyone in the graduating class today, but knowing that we express Jesuit beliefs such as good character, intellect, service, and leadership. The nature of these four pillars were taught in our classrooms, on the athletic fields, and through conversations with one another. The Jesuit core curriculum has helped us to become more developed people and learn that listening and using critical thinking are essential to making a connection and solving a problem. It also taught us to be more aware of what is happening around us in the world, the workplace, and with other unique individuals. The menu of core courses revealed some issues that may have seemed foreign to us when we first stepped on campus, and it also revealed the impact that we could have if we created solutions and worked towards solving that problem. Recognizing an issue is one thing, but taking action is an important step. I also learned that the need to help and serve those is much closer than what we may think, and that we are all called to better our communities, our nation, and the world. This past year has been challenging for all of us. The coronavirus pandemic has taken away so much of the college experience and the elements of what has made JCU such a great place for so many, both past and present. Senior year was supposed to be it. Spring break, study abroad, attending immersion trips, but it was all stripped away. We thought we had more time than what we were given, but we grew from it. We were all frustrated and tired, but we made it through together. Instead of looking at the negatives that have happened throughout this past year and a half, let's instead take a moment and look at the positives. We can be grateful for the times that we've had at JCU, the friendships that we've made, every Cavs-giving dinner, attending the football games and the basketball games, the late nights in the library, the hot dogs during finals week, bonding with Miss P, and everything in between. These are the memories that I will take with me as I begin the next steps of my journey, and I can only hope that you have had similar experiences. Our time here has allowed us to expand our intellect, grow our character, serve others, and act as leaders to our peers. A quote that was introduced to me during my sophomore year on the Man Racer retreat was, "Go forth and set the world on fire." As a sophomore, I didn't think much of it, but I got a sense of motivation that I could make a change for the better. But I didn't fully comprehend the extent of that quote. Looking back now, I find it extremely applicable to where we are currently. Our time in the world of undergrads has come to an end, and this quote is now applicable more than ever before. We are beginning the next steps of our journey, and these 4 pillars are our foundation. Beyond our time in University Heights, we see John Carroll's graduates use their intellect and good character to lead successful businesses and serve others in the community. So what's preventing us from doing the same? Another experience that I encountered on the Man Racer retreat was recognizing the impact that we have on others, and this was shown through blind affirmation exercises. The retreat leaders would read a statement, and you would go around the room and tap those who you believed embodied that statement. Sitting down as the statements were being read, I thought to myself, this one couldn't be me. But then someone would come and tap me on the shoulder. Immediately, I realized that I had an impact on people that I never thought that I would. As a class, we had an impact on each other, our fellow students, and those who we haven't come in contact with over these past 4 years. And we may not have always realized that impact. If we are to make an impact on the lives of others, let it be a positive one. John Carroll has helped shape us into the people that we are today, and I believe that if we live up to what we've experienced over these past 4 years, we can leave a positive impact on others, whether we know it or not. This past semester, I had received an email from a graduate from the JCU class of 2020. It was titled, "A Letter to a Young Leader." The sender of this message was a friend of mine and a role model to me. She provided great advice, including to have hope, be myself, and to continue to put others before me. This really hit home with being a man and woman for others. Growing up, we were always asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? For me, it was to be the first professional baseball and hockey player. Surprisingly enough, those are not my plans after graduation. However, no one ever asked, who do you want to be when you grow up? So I asked the graduating class today, who do you want to be after your time at John Carroll? Thinking about this, I have come to realize that I truly want to be a man for others, whether it's for my family, my friends, or for strangers. I want to take what I have learned and experienced from my time at Carroll and apply it to all aspects of my life, and I wish that you can do the same. What we have gained here is more than just a degree. It is an opportunity to better ourselves and others. And as we leave here today, I ask that you take one thing with you, and that is to go forth and set the world on fire. Congratulations, and thank you, class of 2021.